Hello and good afternoon. I'm David Friesner, CEO of Kanza Global Wealth Group, and I have the honor to be your Chamber Chair of the Board of Directors this year. I'm excited to welcome you to this year's State of the City Address. The Chamber exists to make Overland Park prosper, so it is fitting that one of our annual highlights is today's event, which celebrates our city's growth and achievements as one of the best places to live, work, and play. As Overland Park's partner in economic development for nearly 40 years, we look forward to hearing about the exciting strategies Mayor Skoog, the City Council, and the city's professional staff have planned for our community in the future. I would like to start off by thanking our event sponsors. First, our presenting sponsor, Oak Park Mall, for supporting today's event, and most importantly, for their consistent reinvestment in our community. The mall is a critical economic driver and community asset. Carla Engel, Oak Park Mall's Senior General Manager, is an excellent partner and investor in Overland Park's economic development efforts and our student entrepreneurs. Thank you, Carla and CBL Properties, for joining us today. And thanks to our community partner, the City of Overland Park, for your continued partnership with the Chamber. I'd also like to recognize the silver sponsors, Kutak Rock and Truity Credit Union, for your investment and partnership today. Your work is crucial to the advancement of so many projects throughout our region. Finally, thanks to our gold sponsor, DLM Law, for your continued investment in the Chamber and Overland Park. Please join me in thanking these sponsors. We are fortunate to have our 2026 corporate partners with us who invest in our core purpose. Representatives from these companies, please wave as we call your name so we can recognize you. Advent Health, Black & Veatch, Central Bank of the Midwest, Fiserv, HCA Midwest Health, Menorah Medical Center, and Overland Park Regional Medical Center. Hill's Pet Nutrition, St. Luke's, and T-Mobile. Thank you. I would also like to thank our 2026 corporate sponsors. Representatives from these companies, please wave as your company is announced. Affinis Corp., Empower, Evergy, FNBO, Folston Siefken LLP, J.E. Dunn Construction Company, Johnson County Community College, Kansas Gas Service, McCown Gordon Construction, Security Bank of Kansas City, Security Benefit, Spencer Fain LLP, and the University of Kansas Edwards Campus. Thank you. We are honored to have many elected officials in attendance. I ask that all elected officials stand and be recognized. Thank you for your public service and for joining us today. Now to our program. I am pleased to introduce Overland Park Mayor Curt Skoog to present his 2026 State of the City Address. Curt Skoog was re-elected mayor of Overland Park in November 2025 for a second term. Prior to that, he served on the City Council for 16 years. Skoog's focus has been on implementing policies and approving projects that support strong neighborhoods and a vibrant economy, which are the bedrock of Overland Park. The passage of Vision Metcalf, 95th and Antioch redevelopment, and the resurgence of downtown Overland Park demonstrate this focus. Mayor Skoog has been an active leader in our community, chairing the Mid-American Regional Council and co-chairing the Creating Sustainable Places Consortium Coordinating Committee that developed policies for redeveloping transportation corridors across the region. He's provided active service to the Shawnee Mission School District and to the Kenilworth Homes Association. He is a graduate of Leadership Kansas, the Greater Kansas City Chamber Centurions Program, and the University of Kansas School of Business. Professionally, Skoog is the branch manager of the Institute of Building Technology and Safety. He and his wife, Amy, have 3 children who graduated from the Shawnee Mission School District. Please help me welcome to the stage Mayor Curt Skoog.
Well, good afternoon. Thank you for taking the time to be here today to share good news about Overland Park. It's good to be here at the Overland Park Convention Center, and I want to thank David and Tracy and the Chamber staff for hosting us here today. As I say every year, I would not be up here without the support of my family. My wife, Amy, raise your hand. All right. My daughter, Allison, and her husband, August, are over here in the front row. I do want to go off script for a second. Amy's mother is here in the middle in the pink sweater, and she passed away on Saturday, and she has been an important part of my life. I started dating Amy my senior year in high school, and so I spent many days at their house, and she'll be missed greatly. But that's June Tebbett passed away on Saturday, and so just wanted to share that with you today. But my family is the source of my strength, and thank you for all you do for me and our community. Thank you very much. A winning team is only as strong as its leadership. The team that sets the tempo for this community is our new City Council. This group has already stepped up to the task, deep diving into the data. They've asked tough questions and held thoughtful, deliberative conversations on behalf of our residents. To my colleagues on the council, thank you for your commitment to the long game. Please stand and be recognized for your service. I see a few over here. Oh, they're all over there. There they are. I didn't see them all on the way in. Thank you guys for being here. One of the very first things we asked the council to consider is Overland Park's role on the world stage this year. The World Cup is coming to Kansas City, Johnson County, and Overland Park. For decades, Overland Park has practiced a relentless commitment to excellence. We played the long game by building the safest neighborhoods, the strongest economy, and the highest quality of life in the country. We put in the work when no one was looking. And now, it's time to show off our city.
The world is watching. But the game is just the beginning. And the field is bigger than you think. This is your home base. Johnson County United.
Your city leaders have been hard at work with our neighbors to prepare our community for thousands of visitors. We've partnered with neighboring governments, residents, and the community to bring a summer of fun to Overland Park and Johnson County. We've rolled out new transportation options. The Johnson County United Link will help connect key hubs in Overland Park to Oak Park Mall and to other major attractions in the area. The Johnson County United Airport Drop and Ride service provides you, all of you in this room, and thousands of others with easy access to and from Overland Park and Kansas City International Airport. This summer will be a test for this useful service and its viability into the future. We hope it could benefit you and your businesses for years to come. These services and the KC 2026 new transit services will give you direct access to FanFest and Arrowhead Stadium this summer. 2 welcome centers at Oak Park Mall and right here at the Overland Park Convention Center will invite visitors using these transit services to our city. This inviting space will feature areas to rest, grab a bite to eat or drink, and learn more about our community. When all eyes are on us, we're working hard to make sure Overland Park is a safe place to live and visit. Overland Park staff are working with neighboring cities and regional committees. We're making sure police officers and firefighters are trained, ready, and available during the World Cup, so everyone can focus on the fun. We have a summer of activities geared up for soccer fans. We'll host watch parties downtown, gatherings at Prairie Fire and Blue Hawk, concerts in the park, and a summer soccer celebration at the soccer complex. That's in addition to dozens of other events welcoming visitors and residents to city facilities throughout the year. We can't wait to kick it all off. Please be sure to put these world-class events on your calendar. This year, the lights are coming up on our championship city. The world is arriving on our doorstep for the World Cup, and we are ready for the kickoff. We aren't just hosting a tournament, we are stepping onto the global stage in our new colors. This is our new city brand. It's our varsity jersey. It's bold, it's modern, and it signals to the world that Overland Park doesn't just play, we lead. A steering committee of residents drove this process forward, pushing the boundaries of what Overland Park is. The new brand is not all out with the old and in with the new. You'll see more of the OP tree that so many in our community know and love. It symbolizes the endless possibilities that grow here and is a callback to our official city tree. The map shows Overland Park's unique shape. In Overland Park, you're always somewhere near Metcalf. The map helps us build connections across our city. And the flag, well, the flag is our rallying cry. It shows our local pride, our welcoming spirit, and it's a reminder that we're all on the same team. Now, you can show off your city. You have a fresh pair of socks in your seats. Did everybody find them? All right. Please wear them with pride. I've got mine on. And we will also have a table of OP swag out in the reception tonight. Please stop by for some freebies or to buy a flag. I hope you'll pick one up, fly it at your home or your business, and show your city pride. Together, Overland Park's brand represents a city that is moving with purpose, a city that has earned its elite division standing, and we've got all the stats to prove it. In 2025, Overland Park was ranked as the #2 safest city in America and the best city for women to live. We were named a city with the best drivers, although I'm not sure they've been to Costco on a Saturday. We're also one of the most affordable places and the best place to rent in America, and the best city for small business and college grads, and the best city to live twice. Behind every great season is a roster of professionals who show up and execute every single day. The city and its public servants continue to take honors among municipalities. We were recognized as a LEED Gold City for our leadership in sustainability. We accept applause. The Kansas City Business Journal recognized our new City Hall project with its 2026 Capstone Awards. Our planning department won an award for their work on a digital dashboard that was critical during a severe weather response. The American Public Works Association recognized an Overland Park civil engineer with a Lifetime Achievement Award for her work building critical infrastructure. Our communication team was recognized for its work to modernize our city newsletter, The Overview. And just last month, the Chamber's Economic Development Council recognized our deputy city manager for her nearly 40 years of service to our city. Christy, where are you? Christy, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Thank you, Christy Stallings. You know, you're successful for 40 years in local government because you don't want to be in the front and stand up. And so thank you. I know that that was not your favorite thing, so thank you for doing that. These professionals represent the very best of Overland Park. They are the leaders who ensure our city remains a national champion in quality and service. Because of their work, Overland Park doesn't just participate in regional conversations, we lead them. Even the best team in the world cannot maintain a top recognition without a relentless focus on the foundations. To stay at the top of the table, we must invest in the pitch from corner to corner where life happens every day. Everybody got my soccer, football reference? That means safe routes from your home to work and school. The Neighborhood Street Reconstruction Program is making a big impact near 95th and Schweitzer. Crews replace traffic lines, curbs, sidewalks, storm inlets, and stream lights in the Moody Hills and Southdale neighborhoods. We are working on a brand new street on Quivira between 179th and 187th. Yes, Overland Park goes beyond 187th Street. The project includes 2 new bridges, new bike lanes, a trail, street lights, and more. This important investment will connect neighborhoods just feet apart to the south and north of Wolf Creek. We're rebuilding a bridge in our core business district for safety. The College Boulevard Bridge over Indian Creek will have brand new lanes of traffic and new bike lanes on each side. It will reopen in just a few months. Thanks for your patience. Santa Fe Drive near downtown Overland Park has a new look. In 2025, we reduced the street from 4 lanes of traffic. We added 2 through lanes, a turn lane, and buffered bike lanes in each direction. This road diet aims to make the corridor more comfortable for cyclists and bus riders as well as drivers. And that is just the beginning. In 2026, it'll be the first year that Overland Park will have a dedicated sidewalk crew. 2 new maintenance workers will repair sidewalks that need attention in and around our neighborhoods. A couple of big snowstorms put our snow team and their training to work to the test this winter. Even with wind chills well below zero and snow falling throughout the weekend, we had streets in great shape by Monday morning, and residents were grateful. In the heat of the match, strong communication in the storm was key. Like all of your sports apps, our new snow map offers updates before, during, and after winter storms, helping residents stay informed. Now, it's the news you've all been waiting for months, for years. Since the last World Cup, 69 Express is now complete. How many people have driven in the express lanes? Do I see hands? A few? Do you have your K-tags? All right, good job. This project will mean safer access to city streets and more reliable travel times throughout Overland Park. It's 9 miles of new concrete traffic lanes, new interchanges, bridges, and overpasses, and a simple way to cover the city's cost. And it was all done on budget, and importantly for our residents, our businesses, and everyone in this room, on time. The project crossed the finish line last month.
3, 2, 1.
Wow, we're here. Finally happening. The 69 Express ribbon cutting is here.
Today marks the fulfillment of a nearly 30-year priority for this community, this region, and really this state.
US 69 is the most heavily traveled 4-lane highway we have in Kansas. Over 80,000 vehicles a day. Lots of congestion, lots of safety issues along that corridor, so it was important to address those issues now.
So we created an express lane, and drivers can choose to pay a small toll to bypass congestion. So when the roads are busier, like during rush hour, the price goes up a little bit. When the roads have less traffic, likewise, the price goes down. So drivers can choose the express lane, or they can remain in the other 2 general purpose lanes, which are free.
The key here is we make it as convenient as possible. Drive KS is the best way, the most convenient way for you to pay your tolls. Get a K-tag and you'll save even more money. Our customers tell us all the time they want to get from point A to point B as fast as possible and not worry about anything, and we're providing that type of service.
Commuters need to be able to count on reliable travel times to and from work. Students need safe, modern roads as they travel to school.
Of course, yes, that means getting to work, but it also means getting to the places where you can have fun and where you can spend time with your family.
Simply put, these improvements to US 69 are making our state a better place to live.
Congratulations to the Kansas Department of Transportation and the Kansas Turnpike Authority and the city for completing this innovative project. For our residents, this infrastructure is the foundation of your daily victory. It ensures you have a safe, predictable, and fast route to the people and places that matter most. And for our businesses, it is the backbone that allows you to recruit talent and move commerce without friction. We invest in these foundations because we know that a world-class team deserves a world-class field. By keeping Overland Park in motion and accessible, we're ensuring our home field advantage remains the strongest in the nation for decades to come. You can have the safest streets in the region, but you need an elite defensive line to keep the community secure. Our fire and police department will not settle for a depleted roster. While many public safety agencies across the country are struggling with vacancies, we took a winning approach to our police department staffing. We worked hard to create a culture where people want to step up for the team and wear the OP kit, OP uniform. We didn't just wait for talent to find us. We went out and recruited it. The police department has reduced its vacancies by half since 2023. And the fire department is nearly fully staffed, with 7 new recruits graduating from the academy late last year. Now, true regional leadership means knowing when to team up to achieve a greater win. Last year, we signed a 20-year contract renewal for the Overland Park Fire Department to provide services for the city of Merriam. This, along with our partnership in South Johnson County, is a regional win-win, providing that we are stronger together than we could ever be alone. By merging our resources and our rosters, we built a powerhouse department that delivers elite life support and world-class safety ratings across city lines. Bringing in a top-notch team of public safety players is not just about building culture. The community has to invest in these operations to attract the best employees. So last month, we broke ground on a new $19 million state-of-the-art police training facility. This is just one of a number of investments we are making in the Overland Park Police Department to keep our community playing safely.
Leading the charge when it comes to technology and really culture within our organization is something that's very near and dear to me. I want to make sure we're making evidence-based decisions and data-informed decisions. One of the systems that we really enhanced this year was our body-worn cameras. And what it enables our officers to do is have real-time translation. So should someone come up to them that is speaking another language other than English, in real time, it will begin to translate the information for the officers.
I was looking for a place where I could take a car in to change the tire.
Making sure that we're meeting the needs of our community.
So this is a real-time information center. This is going to be a place where a lot of our new and emerging technologies are brought together under a single common operating picture so that we can better distribute our resources and utilize the equipment that we have.
If an agency is not evolving, they're going to become obsolete. And so having tools and equipment and resources that our officers can go to streamline their investigations, to help with successful apprehensions, to help even when it comes to missing adults is extremely important.
This area will be able to integrate new and existing technologies such as our automated license plate readers, our Drones as First Responders program, our existing patrol-led drones, our traffic cameras, and various other systems into one common operating picture. So it will increase the safety of our community, and that's something we want to be on the forefront of.
This training center is first and foremost an investment in our residents.
The Overland Park Police Department Training Center is really going to revolutionize how we train our officers. It's going to have state-of-the-art equipment. It's going to have not only large and small classrooms, it's going to provide a collaborative space for us to host regional training and bring in other agencies so that we can train together. When you look at police reform and evolving a police department, at the root of a number of those things is how you train your people, and making sure that we're training them to our expectations and to our community expectations is extremely vital. So having a space to be able to do those things is going to benefit our community as a whole.
Better access to information means faster, more precise response for residents in need. Better training means that when our officers arrive at your home or business, they are acting with the highest level of professionalism and absolute transparency. By investing in the best people and the best technology, we're ensuring that the foundations of our home turf is more secure than ever. A championship playbook starts with foundations. Once we ensure the home field is safe, we focus on making it a place where people are proud to compete and play. We're making championship level investments in our parks and recreation infrastructure. In a year where the world is coming to us, we just added a new world-class venue to our roster. Bietigheim-Bissingen Park at 159th and Quivira is open. This isn't your standard neighborhood park. It's designed for high-performance fun. Our newest park features a modern 3-story playground, bocce ball courts, educational signage, a sculpture from our German sister city, and much more. We were so proud to welcome our friends from Bietigheim-Bissingen last fall to cut the ribbon. There are new playgrounds at parks across the city. A big change, and big changes are coming to Marty Park soon. We're bringing a premier park back to the Milburn neighborhood. With a new splash pad, nature play area, and shelters, we're expanding our roster of amenities to ensure this facility delivers high-impact fun. These improvements are just the beginning of our Overland Park Parks and Recreation. Playbook OP, our Parks and Recreation long-range plan, has been the product of many months of study, community feedback, and dreaming about the future. It will consider bold ideas for recreation and green spaces and how to invest in them. Every great program needs a landmark place to play, a place for fans to gather, a place for the energy of the community to flow. Overland Park's signature gathering space, Clock Tower Landing, opens in just a few months. We are transforming the historic district into a premier fan zone designed to handle the rhythm and energy of our year-round farmers market and our biggest festivals. We're talking about new indoor-outdoor market spaces, permanent shade structures, and new seating to make your visit more welcoming, a space for live music, and much, much more. This bold investment complements the work we've done at Matt Ross Community Center and Thompson Park. It will help ensure that downtown Overland Park remains the ultimate home field destination for generations to come. We plan our parks and build our gathering places not just to play, but because vibrant spaces create vibrant economies. Whether it's a family enjoying a new splash pad at Marty Park or a business retreat at the Arboretum, these spaces are the social infrastructure that drives our sense of community and our quality of life. High caliber parks and facilities are key reasons why people choose to move here and why they decide to stay. Our season is designed by traditions that bring us together. Clock Tower Landing will truly shine this summer with our World Cup events. And as we look forward the energy of Fall Festival, where our streets become a celebration of everything that makes Overland Park unique, last year's event saw 30,000 visitors to downtown to hear concerts, shop in stores, and eat at local restaurants. The Overland Park standard of excellence should be accessible, though, to everyone. So we're prioritizing programs that bring every resident into the huddle. Adaptive splash events at city pools welcome swimmers with all abilities. And sensory-friendly days at Deanna Rose make it easier for young families and people with disabilities to participate and learn at the farmstead. We're taking steps to make sure everyone gets a chance to play on the Overland Park team. Our winning season also looks like pride we show at our Veterans Day celebration. November's event highlighted our service members' commitment to the community, even though they showed up, because even though the federal government was closed, they showed up. Together with Black & Veatch and T-Mobile, we honor those in Overland Park who secured the freedom we enjoy every day. A truly elite program, though, honors veterans with words and actions. Our property tax rebate program is a commitment to our seniors, veterans, and those who need it most in our community. With rebates up to 75% off the city's portion of property taxes, we are helping those who built this community stay in their homes. Last year, we gave back more than $100,000. This year, the program is even bigger. So if you have an elderly, veteran, or income-limited neighbor, please tell them about this program. Applications for this year's rebate will open this summer. These events and programs aren't just dates on a calendar. They help us reach out to the heart of our team, which is our community. They are the moments where we reconnect with our history, celebrate our neighbors, and reinforce the bonds that make us a championship city. A strong team relies on meticulous planning and practice to be prepared for the plays that haven't been called yet. We rely on our special teams to ensure we are ready for the decades ahead. We're starting work on the ultimate defensive strategy, our Safe Streets plan. We'll use the data to identify and eliminate risks from our streets. With your input, the city will work to identify where crashes happen, prioritize safety improvements, and make streets safer for everyone, regardless of how you get around. At the same time, we're looking at the long game for residents and the services they receive at home. Our solid waste study will make recommendations to ensure trash and recycling removal works for all residents and is effective for years to come. We're refining our systems to preserve the home field for the next generation. If you want to know how a program is performing, you look at the stats. We saw nearly $650 million of value added to our community. That's 3.2 million square feet of new space to live and work, a more than 50% increase from 2024. We approved nearly 300 new single-family homes and more than 450 multifamily units. Overland Park is setting the standard to attract top-shelf investment in the region. These numbers represent a major expansion in our home field. Now, I mentioned single-family homes. There is so much happening in South Overland Park. The area near 179th and Quivira is booming with new single-family neighborhoods, including Coventry Valley and Century Farms. And there's more coming east of US 69. We are constantly working with our development partners to bring a variety of new homes to these serene areas. There is new urban energy coming to other parts of the city as well. In the heart of downtown Overland Park, at Urban Edge, and along the Metcalf corridor, we aren't only focused on large-scale development. This year, we have a new way to engage with the need for development and housing. It's called Portfolio Homes.
In Overland Park, we build a lot of really large apartment complexes, and we build large single-family homes. The Portfolio Homes project really started a number of years ago when the city first identified housing as a concern for the community. And when we went through our strategic visioning process, the community identified a need for more housing and more variety of housing.
The things that we hear is things cost too much, it takes too long. All of the things that you hear in other markets are certainly present here in Overland Park as well as in the broader Kansas City metro. Those young families that are moving to Overland Park, or people that have lived here their entire lives, maybe they went off to school and they want to come back because they had such a great experience growing up, they find the access points limited.
From that, we started thinking about what's our role in helping to get a wider variety of housing in the community. And one recommendation was to develop a set of pre-approved building plans that we could offer to the community. And that's where the idea for Portfolio Homes came from. We have one-story plans, we have two-story plans, we have duplexes, we have plans with 1 to 3 bedrooms. So anyone who owns a lot can go look at the plans online. You can select one that fits your needs. It's really suitable for anyone.
The credit goes to the city for trying something different, trying something new, because just assuming that the housing market is going to improve by doing the same thing we've always done, I don't think is a recipe for success. And Overland Park residents need stuff like this to be successful because it's going to add a variety of housing at a variety of price point. And ultimately, that's what the market is calling for.
This has been a really exciting project for our planning department because we are leading with this idea of portfolio homes. In our region, we are really taking charge and being a first to offer this kind of housing program to our community.
So if you're looking to build a home, we got a plan for you. A championship city needs the elite commercial arenas that drive our regional economy as well. Look no further than the momentum at Blue Hawk, where you can catch a KU hockey game and a state high school wrestling tournament. At Hesperia, where you can get an adrenaline rush at Andretti's karting and games. 95th and Metcalf has a brand new place to gather with friends. Tap-Ins brings a new short game to our entertainment lineup. These destinations are powerhouses that blend world-class retail and recreation with work and living spaces. When global leaders like Black & Veatch choose to reinvest in their world headquarters, it signals to the rest of the country that our home field is the best place to innovate and grow. These major hubs are the anchors of our world-class economy. They provide amenities and experiences that give residents a high quality of life. They bring visitors. They ensure that Overland Park remains a premier destination for employers and employees. So thank you to all who've invested in our community. To keep this winning streak alive, we must make sure our rule book for development is modern and sophisticated as the projects we see on the field today. In 2025, we started a process to refine our Uniform Development Ordinance. This is a realignment of our zoning regulations to meet the spirit of Framework OP. We are taking the community's vision and codifying it into clear, high-performing development standards. A newer, modern UDO will make sure that how and where and when Overland Park grows, it isn't left to chance. And you have a chance to give us your input on the UDO this week, so you can join us on Thursday to share your thoughts on our Uniform Development Ordinance. We're making plays now to ensure our neighborhoods stay vibrant, our corridors competitive, and the city continues to deliver a world-class experience for our residents. In this championship season, we need a modern front office that matches the pace of our community. That is why we're moving ahead with our new City Hall project at 6201 College Boulevard. Right across the street. We'll get to stare at it while we're at the reception. By renovating an existing landmark instead of a building from scratch, we are executing a smart, financially responsible play, making a strategic investment in this business corridor. The move will create an accessible, high-performance civic space to keep Overland Park at the top of regional rankings. Because Overland Park, our biggest season is just beginning. In a few short months, the eyes of the world will be on our region for the World Cup. When those international fans and elite athletes arrive, they won't just see a suburb, they will see a championship city leading the region. When you see our flag flying over our parks, our businesses, our homes, let it be a reminder of the jersey we all wear. It is a symbol of the Overland Park standard, a standard of excellence, a standard of inclusion, and a standard of winning the right way. Let's continue to work, build, and lead with the excellence that defines us. Let's show the world that in Overland Park, we don't just meet the standard, we are the standard. So thank you all for being here and listening today. Look forward to sharing a beverage with you and see you flying the flag at your home and business. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, for this report on the state of our city. The Chamber and the City of Overland Park share many priorities and are proud to be your partner in creating quality jobs and making Overland Park a top destination for businesses, families, and talent. Like you, we believe that the future of Overland Park's success is created through intentional strategic planning and strong and collaborative public-private partnerships. This is an exciting time to be in Overland Park. We are fortunate to live and work in a community with a team of dedicated, visionary leaders like you, our City Council, and professional city staff. There are many of you with us today, elected officials and staff leaders who represent the hundreds of professional staff back in the office and in the field who work hard to build our quality of life every day. We appreciate that you all go above and beyond to make Overland Park the great city we enjoy and depend upon. It takes intentional leadership to manage the day-to-day priorities and maintain strategic focus on the big picture issues that are crucial for our quality of life and economy in the future. Please stand if you are here representing the City of Overland Park. Thank you for your passion, commitment, and dedication to our community. Finally, another special thanks to today's presenting sponsor, Oak Park Mall, today's community partner, City of Overland Park, and silver sponsors, Kutak Rock and Truity Credit Union, and our bronze sponsor, DLM Law. And thanks to Overland Park Convention Center for hosting us here today. Your partnership is greatly appreciated. Thank you again to our corporate sponsors, Advent Health, Black & Veatch, Central Bank of the Midwest, Fiserv, HCA Midwest Health, Menorah Medical Center, and Overland Park Regional Medical Center, Hill's Pet Nutrition, St. Luke's, and T-Mobile, and all of our corporate sponsors for their support of the Chamber. Thanks to all of you for joining us today and for all you do to make Overland Park prosper.